we're about to go on a helicopter ride.
How are you feeling?
Nervous, but excited. I think it'll be fun.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. This is out of my element.
We're at Ridge Rotors in Tumbler Ridge. About to take a helicopter ride with River and Rumi. See some beautiful sights. Kids are playing up there. What are you doing up there, Riv?
Rumi's collecting dead flies and I'm just chilling up here.
What are you looking forward to?
Just seeing the views of everything. So we've lived here for 6 years, and it's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And I just can imagine from up there, it's gonna look mind-blowing. So we're gonna go over like a waterfall and maybe over the Cascades, and yeah, it's just gonna be fun. And I like challenging myself.
Okay, helicopter ride, here we go.
If anybody gets it's warm.
Now this is a Bell Jet Ranger?
A Bell 206.
Bell 206.
Now, like,
Also
will
called
Ryan
Jet
sit like in the front, maybe, and then we're in the back, or yeah?
Okay, let's take some photos.
I don't think I want to be in the front.
There's 3 seats in there.
You want to sit on the skid? It's a little wet, but it should stay there.
Isn't it? You just want to be a fashion model. Riv, turn around.
I'm going to try and catch her unaware.
Remy, do you want to stand next to her? Remy? Goodness. Personality on this one.
I know. Total fashion.
Would maybe one of you guys can be a pilot when you grow up?
I want to be good.
A vet?
Want to?
Would you like to be a
River said
pilot?
he wants to be a
Okay.
scuba diver, geologist, or not geologist.
A marine biologist.
Yeah.
I scuba dive. You like diving? You like the ocean?
He loves
cool.
everything creature.
Oh.
So he is excited about Sumatra for the bugs and the animals.
Snorkeling and
Yeah.
Oh, that's
all of
awesome.
I'm
that.
really looking forward to that.
That's his
That's
passion.
awesome.
This is our acro dance girl.
She's a dancer. Maybe you can show Cresta a perfect cartwheel in front of the helicopter. Oh, that'd be cool.
No, it's too wet.
Too wet.
It's too wet.
I try to.
Come on, you could do it. Here she goes.
Tuck in there.
Here she goes.
Go that way. Yeah. Whoa! That is so cool.
The helicopter. Some of
Remy?
them are
Listen,
are
guys.
about safety. Some of them are how to do up your seatbelt properly and how to get out of a machine in case we have an emergency evacuation. So sometimes we have to get out of the machine while the rotors are spinning. It is super loud, and no matter who you are, myself included, you've been around helicopters for 30 years, your heart rate increases. It doesn't matter who you are. So we need to make sure that when we move around the helicopter that we do it with intention. Fast is smooth, smooth is fast. Did I say that right? It's because I have a video camera in my hand. But anyways, some of the things to watch out for while the rotors are spinning and you're going towards the helicopter is you want to wait for the thumbs up, a head nod, and also the terrain that you're standing on. If you have no option and you're on an upslope and you're going down towards the helicopter, watch out for the proximity of your head to the blades. Right now it looks like there's tons of room, but these blades can deflect at about like maybe 20 degrees to 25. And if you have a slope, that's adding to it, and all of a sudden you're quite close. Same thing when you're disembarking, watch that terrain. If you have to go uphill to get away, and also when you're going towards it, always duck your head and approach the helicopter from the 45 to 45 from the front end. Nothing is ever done behind the tail rotor. If for whatever reason I'm landing and my tail rotor's facing you, walk the long way around. We've got lots of time to do that. Okay, let's get in a little bit closer. This is a pitot tube. Sometimes it's on, sometimes it's off. But oftentimes if it's on, it'll get really hot and it will bubble burn you. So just be careful with this guy.
And what's that for, Mariah?
This takes in air as we're flying through the air, And what it does is it reads a differential pressure between my static port inside and the incoming air. So it changes, so that's what reads my airspeed and also my altimeter, my altitude.
And it gets hot because of all the rushing of
Well,
the wind? Or?
it gets hot because I turn a heater on for it, just because of all that moisture that's going in through the pitot tube. We want to burn off that moisture so it doesn't go inside the instruments and give us erroneous readings.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so everybody will be embarking and disembarking on the same side. So this is this side, the pilot side is on the other side. The door here, it's kind of can be a little bit finicky, but if you just press up against it and then go to close, then it's nice and shut. Sometimes what will happen is you can try to shut it like this. Well, some of them work, some of them don't this way, but if you can get fingers in through here, then it's not properly closed. And once we get a little bit of air pressure difference, it'll pop open in flight. So when you're on the inside to shut the door, you can see that the handle is on an angle here. And in order to close it, we want that nice and snug. This latch is nice and tight in there. And then you move it into the horizontal position and it'll lock in. And you can see this like while you're sitting there to make sure that it's actually locked. But yeah, again, it can be a little bit finicky. So there's a handle here, a handle there. Get it nice and tight, close it.
Okay.
Seatbelts. So this is a waist belt as well as a shoulder harness seatbelt. And what we do is we go flat iron to flat iron so they're nice and flat like that. Once we have that, then we put the slot through and then we go ahead and close that up. Just like a regular airplane seatbelt, you have to open it and you have to open it all the way open and it'll release. When you get out of the machine, just close the seatbelt in behind you. One of the reasons is if I don't recognize that the seatbelt is all there, then this can be shut in the door and slam up against the body. And it can cause some serious embarrassment and damage. Yeah. Cushion both sides of them like this. Instead of letting it snap like that, just cushion with that finger there.
Put your little finger. Not too tight up there.
Perfect. Yeah, let's do that one there. Awesome.
Good job.
Fantastic.
Future pilot right here.
Future pilot. That's step one. Okay, well, I believe we're all ready to go. Who's sitting in front and who's sitting in the back?
I'm in front.
I was thinking you in the front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then the kids and I in the back.
So that had to be one of the coolest experiences I ever had.
Yeah, it was so fun.
It was way less turbulent than I thought. The pilot was so smooth, and she just maneuvered it so easily. I didn't feel queasy at all, ever.
Yeah, like in the beginning, Riv, you looked a little bit scared and cautious about it, and I was feeling that way too. But it was surprisingly an easy experience. We didn't really have that much turbulence, and there wasn't as much pull or drop kind of feeling. So, I mean, I never got queasy. Did you get queasy at all, Riv?
No, my ears started to hurt though.
Yeah, the headphones were a little bit tight at the end, and that loud noise sustained for so long. I was definitely kind of ready at the end of the hour.
I thought it was fun flying through the rainstorm too.
Yeah.
So we were literally flying in and out of rain clouds.
And when I looked at you in the front, all I could see was just like these little pebbles of water just running off of the front of the helicopter. We didn't get that as much in the back because of it being on the sides.
Did you open the windows in the back?
We did. River, you started to get a little bit warm, right?
Yeah, I got really warm, and I opened the window maybe like a few times.
What were you thinking, Rumi, when we were up that high?
I was kind of scared, honestly.
I look back and you guys had huge smiles.
Yeah. And then River saw animal tracks.
Yeah, I think they might have been caribou. I don't know.
Yeah, they sure could have been. What an awesome morning.
Yeah, I can't believe we did that. And all while Veda was sleeping at the babysitter's. So she was just snoozing and we were up in the sky.
We're coming in for a
flying.
landing here at this point, and it was so smooth, the landing. I swear, it was the softest landing. I didn't expect it to be that easy.
Ooh, I can't.
She was a great pilot.
Yeah, and
Here
this
we
is
are,
the end.
touching down right here at Ridge Rotors in Tumbler Ridge, BC, for an awesome 1-hour helicopter ride.